Greetings. We are reading in Luke, the 8th chapter, and today we're looking at this passage. And it's interesting to me in particular, the one thing that I want to point out is right here in the first two verses. It talks about Jesus going through the cities and the villages and proclaiming and bringing the good news of the kingdom. It talks about the 12 who were with him. And also it says that some women who had been healed of evil spirits and infirmities. We see Mary Magdalene mentioned. We see Joanna, the wife of Herod's household manager, and we see Susanna. Those are the three in particular that are mentioned here. And the reason I draw our attention to this is because what we discover is even here in the group of women that are following Jesus, they come from various backgrounds and social statuses. We see Herod's household manager's wife following Jesus. And we also see here that they provided what was needed out of their own means. So what we need to understand is that when we look at the people who were following Jesus, there were a variety of people who were following him. I think it's so interesting that Luke points out that there were women following him as well, because what it reminds us of is that anyone and all of us are invited to know Jesus. In a society where often men were the ones following the rabbis or the teachers, this is a time period in which we see women who are hearing the word of what Jesus is saying, and they are as well following and engaging in that dialogue and the words that he is speaking. And so I just want us to remember today that Jesus is there for all of us. It doesn't matter our age, it doesn't matter who we are, but Jesus is inviting all of us to follow him, to listen to his teachings, and to become disciples who make disciples for him. So I would encourage you to just speak the word of Jesus, because later in this chapter, we also see where it talks about no one lights a lamp and then covers it with a jar or puts it under its bed or under their bed. The reality is this: when we know Jesus and the light of who he is, we don't hide that from people. And we see here the 12 disciples and these women were not hiding that they were following Jesus. We shouldn't be hiding to the people around us that we're following Jesus. We should be a true beacon of his light and his presence in the world. So today, I encourage you to speak the truth of Jesus to the people that you meet and follow him wherever he leads you.